Good morning, everyone. It's time for coffee. I'm in Sydney. It is our last day here, and our trip's finally coming to an end, which is really sad, honestly. I'm out here on the balcony so you guys could see how cool it is, and when I say cool, it's also temperature-wise. But yeah, today we have plans to go to the Manly Ferry and see the Opera House and Circular Quays and a whole bunch of other really cool things that are kind of your, you know, if you're going to come to Sydney, you should do these things. And lots of construction. You can hear a lot of the tradies out here. It's a big thing. So anyway, but those are our plans for today. I just thought I'd share some thoughts. Pretty sad to leave, to be honest. This is such a gorgeous country, and if you get the opportunity to come out here, you honestly, truly should. So that's what I'll leave you with today is please come to Australia. It's gorgeous. Whether you go to Sydney or Brisbane or Melbourne or, you know, somewhere, please come visit to Australia. It's gorgeous. So, okay, I'll give you another update as we go through the day. Hello everyone, we're in Sydney and just got done at the Museum of Sydney. Really fascinating to see just the scale of the ship they came in on and how small it actually was, and how the convicts actually, you know, of course they were put to work during the day, but then at night they would work on kind of their personal land and personal development and made a life for themselves here. So really, really cool. And to see, you know, the I don't want to say marriage, but the adoption of, you know, incorporating the Aborigines, and just so cool. So thought I'd share, and more to come. Here on the Manly Ferry, you can see the bridge and the Opera House. So cool. We are here at Manly Beach. We took the Manly Ferry, and gorgeous. The beach is supposed to be closed because they've had some rain, but nobody cares. There's surfers out here and all sorts of stuff, but gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. We've had some rain, but it let up right before we got on the ferry, which was great. And so we're here at Manly Beach. Okay. What a gorgeous beach. And let me tell you, I wanted to give a time lapse on our way back from Manly Beach and the Manly Island that included both the Sydney Bridge and the Opera House, because I don't think it really does it justice to see one side or one angle of the Opera House. And I don't know. For me, again, riding the ferry for the first time ever, this was now such a cool experience for me, and just something that I wanted to make sure you guys could also see as we headed back into Sydney. So thank you for joining on that adventure with me, and we'll continue on with the next part of our video here. Hello everyone, we are on the, which ferry is this?
This is the Bob Ferry.
This is the harbor ferry that we're on, and if I turn around you can see there is the Sydney Bridge. We got the Opera House here. I'm trying to be quiet because I'm being respectful. We're on our way to, eventually Darling Harbour is where we're headed to, so
It's really cool. This is now the second ferry we've taken today, and I've never been on a ferry. It's basically a water bus, which is so cool. So we're on the inside now. The last ferry I was on to the Manly was outside, and it was very, very windy. Still is. But yeah, if I turn... What is that? Is that a Ferris wheel?
That's Luna Park.
Lunar Park?
Luna Park.
Luna Park. Oh. Just like an amusement. Okay. Pretty neat. So we're in Sydney proper. It's our last day here, and yeah, I thought I'd give you a little update. Good evening, everyone. Today is the final full day here in Australia, which is really wild that we're coming to the end of our trip. It means it's Thursday night, and we just got finished eating at a place called Kicking In, I think it was.
Kicking In.
Yep, Kicking In, which is really similar to a place we have in the neighboring town called Hook and Reel, where they do like a Cajun boil. Of course, this obviously is a bit different because we have Sydney food, and that means all of it's fresh and delicious, and we definitely ordered too much, so that's going to be for breakfast most likely. I took photos, I'm sure you'll see them, but anyway, this trip's been really amazing and so good to spend with family. Like, yes, we got to see some sights, and today was all of the sights. We got to see Darling Harbour and Manly and Opera House and Sydney Bridge, and I at least got to a glance at Chinatown, and you know, just so many amazing places. I got to see the Sydney Museum, and just fascinating to hear about things. But yeah, we are finally here at the end of our trip, and it's gonna be hard to leave, at least for me. I know, especially for Wedge, going back to the States is home, but this country is amazing, and I know I've said it a couple times in this trip. If you get a chance to visit Australia, please do. It's not full of scary spiders and snakes and all the other things that every American seems to think that, you know, Australia truly is. Honestly, you know, last time I was here for 6 months, and I think I saw one spider. Saw more geckos than I did spiders. And just to see, you know, wild cockatoos flying around, and it's just been an amazing, amazing trip. And just a reminder, you know, we have family here that at any time we can reach out to, and they've been all so accommodating and so wonderful. Anyway, so with a very extremely full belly, we're going to be packing up our suitcases and just getting everything ready because we have a very, very early flight. We'll be heading out, and we'll fly from Sydney to LA, and then from LA to Salt Lake. Thanks to the time zone changes, we're going to be flying, our flight leaves at like 9:25, and we actually land in LA before we took off, which is really strange. And I'm sure adjusting to some of the time is going to be an adventure in and of itself. But anyway, that's it for tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow.